Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl P, and oh my gosh. So, I want to talk about last night's Zoom conference, but I'll do that in another video. It went really well. And so, one of the things that we talked about was I gave them some free, valuable game on buying back your own time. I can't stress enough when I actually grasped the concept of what it meant to buy back my time. I need to work smarter and not harder. I feel like all of us should do that. And being that there's so many different things that we have to get accomplished, we only have 24 hours. And just whether you're a spicy creator or any type of entrepreneur, we should all be trying to buy back our time, not trying to find ways to give out more of our time. Um, so with that said, for me, time is way more valuable than money, even though it really doesn't exist. But for purposes of this video, time is very important and very well does exist, and we need to stay on a time blocking schedule. All right. So the first thing you want to do when it comes to buying back your time is subscribing to Paisley's YouTube channel, because you start these spicy sites and you're so lost and so confused. But had you just started on my channel, you could have been making money from day one. Okay, just kidding. But yes, go take this time to go subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, so you get notified when I drop on the community board, new videos, when I'm going live, all that. Okay, so let me give you the first thing is to get organized. Organization is the key and also one of the building blocks in the foundation of success. I'm gonna give y'all the same 3 tips I gave them last night. Just some free game. By the way, it was 11 people that showed up to my Zoom conference. I greatly appreciate y'all for taking the time. Some were my peers, some were my YouTubers, and I just want to say thank you. All right, so the first thing, getting organized. Well, here's 3 tips to getting organized. Focus on what's important. So you lay everything out. So when I lay all of my eggs on the table, I look at, I got my podcast, I have my YouTube channel, I have Paisley Hates a Sex Worker, I'm the mom, I need my own mental time, I gotta make sure all my bills is paid and like kick into reality mode, like what's next, what's next, what's next. Like I got so much. So for me, I have to really sit back each week and say, what is important? Well, what's important is that I keep my bills paid for starters. So I look at what's bringing me the most money the fastest. Even though like things like my YouTube channel Slow and Steady does win the race, but right now I'm a single mom. I need to get my coins. So I look at that and then making sure I have that time with my child, because whether we're rich or poor, like you need to make time to spend time with your child and bond, and different things like that are important to me. So figure out what's important to you, and if you can let go of some things, try doing so. Next, delegate task and outsource. Someone like me who's pretty much doing everything on their own, it's I didn't want to admit this, especially because one, I'm on a budget. Okay. Two, I don't really have that much help. Lately, I can say both of my parents have kind of stepped up and helped out when it came to getting my child together for school, like helping me with a couple pairs of shoes and school supplies and all that. So I did have help that way. But outside of that, I don't really have any help with everything, every other aspect of my life. So some things that would be easier, hold on, I'm trying to make it make sense. We're talking about delegating and outsourcing. So things like if you know you need to cam, and if your kid gets off the bus at a certain time, but those hours are important for you to cam, well, do you have a family member that you can delegate? Hey, can you pick my kid up from school? Maybe take him for ice cream or something, then bring him back. Or Any other simple tasks that you can delegate. Now, outsourcing, I recommend doing that too. So, for instance, when you want to spruce up your spicy business with a landing page, but you don't have the time to sit there and do it yourself. That takes up time, and you have all the stuff you want to get done. You need flyers done. You need edits done. At a certain point in your career, you're gonna want to start outsourcing them things so you can focus on you being in the forefront. Okay, or even things as a cam model. Yeah, we're at home all day, and I think people on the outside looking in, even like my ex, he'll be like, "You're at home all day. Why can't you clean? You're at home all day. Why can't you do this?" I'm not just at home all day. I am sitting in front of a screen in which I don't move, and I sit here and stare at people for hours on end and interact with my fans and get my money. So things maybe like someone to come walk your dogs or clean up around the house. It may seem like, wow, I don't have the extra expenses, but stop thinking like that and make it happen. It'll help you get organized. And third tip to getting organized is organizing your mental space. I'm sorry, if your mental is cluttered, baby, you're not gonna make no money. You're not gonna. It might come off of luck, but it's not gonna be consistent. Your mental cannot be thrown off. So let me give you a couple of quick tips to get your mental in line. Sleep, baby. I'm gonna be a hypocrite with this one. I'm gonna be a straight hypocrite with this one. I do not get enough sleep. Okay. Someday I think I use my time when I'm on my period because I'll be really sleepy to kind of get those 10 hours in of sleep that I need sometimes. But for the most part, baby, no. The grind just doesn't stop. But don't do what I do. Make sure that you're getting you, I don't know, what's the recommended 6 to 8 hours a day. Even if you're doing segmented sleeping, split it up and get enough. Remove clutter from your house. Days that I get up and I pick up my empty water bottles from my last camp session, or I take the time to vacuum or fold the laundry that's been sitting on the chair for a couple days. Like, when I do stuff like that, it helps my mental as well, which goes into getting organized, which goes back into buying back your time. All right, so here's the thing. Some of us have it and some of us don't. Some of us are organized and some of us aren't. And if you are not organized, that's totally fine. Like, don't act like you can't get stuff done just because, or don't let the world make you feel like just because you're not an organized individual that you cannot run a successful business. It does take organization. And like I said, that is one of the building blocks. But you don't have to be an organized person to have a successful business. You have to you just have to try a little harder, because what you're going to have to do is admit it. I am an organized individual. I don't want to work a job. I want to be an entrepreneur and have a successful business, but I'm just not organized. So now that you've admitted that, okay, what you need to do is train what's in your dominating thoughts through auto suggestion. So practice doing that so you can get into the habits, and that will help you actually get organized so that you can have a successful business and beat the odds that are against you. All right, I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to make a part 2 to buying back your time, because we talked about why time blocking is so important. So, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Please, please, please. Binge watch my videos. Comment below if this resonated with you. I'm doing consultations right now for, they're on Labor Day sale for $100. So if anyone's interested, just hit me up. That sale's going to go on for about a week, and then they'll go back up to full price. So, all right, I enjoyed my time with you guys, but let me go ahead and stop this right now, and stay tuned on part 2 of free valuable info on buying back your own time. Toodles!